A pleasure to speak with you. Let's do business. Thank you. Farewell.
What is it, citizen? Warming up, you pathetic worm!
Go ahead, please. Take care.
You look like a bright one.
How are you? Well,
For an old beggar? Yes. Yes. Have you seen... Well met.
The dividing line. Perhaps you need new armor. Thank you. Goodbye.
Greetings to all. Good news from Comanche for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Looking for other... It's my pleasure. You've got a lot to learn. Knowledge is power. I can show you some new things. Pay attention and you can learn a lot. I'll be waiting for teeth and horns.
Have pity, sir. I got you.
What can I do for you? What do you want? Farewell.
Strassa, the tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
On behalf of the entire town, I thank you for ridding Rosentia of the scamps. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices. May I interest you in some... Return anytime.
Yes? Be seeing you.
pleasure to speak with you. The guild is accepting new members, but it may require some hard work on your part. Are you sure you wish to join? Welcome, child, to the Guild of Mages. You shall be called Associate by all. Recommendations you need from all guild halls in Cyrodiil. None will be easy to acquire. Too many motives, too much noise. May luck be with you, and may your wisdom guide you well. The Arcane University will need your help someday. I have seen it. Not only has necromancy... The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you. Always been waiting for you. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it. Farewell, child.
Well,
you seek wisdom. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another, to help me find the words? Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Farewell, child.
what is it, associate?
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? I take it you've spoken to DeGale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. Half of the Council of... At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay, and without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her. Bye. news about the amulet?
Greetings, Guildmaid. Looking for anything to purchase today? Agata is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to Dagale instead, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that. She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. Hard to imagine that, honestly. Druja has a wide variety of spells for sale if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point. All I heard was that it was important to Dagale, and it was missing. Kalthar didn't tell me anything more than that. Return anytime.
Well met. She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why Dagale is still around. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leowen Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it? The guild lost a good number of members. Well, word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph! At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change. You'll see, things will change.
Strasa of the Mages Guild. She's been a great help to all of us in the guild. Without her, I think the Dagale would be lost at times. Nice lady, but strange. Talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest. All of the local guild halls. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Kalthar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it, almost happy. Strange, isn't that? The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Any news about the amulet? Yes? Is there something I... So Kalthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Dagale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and Dagale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Kalthar. There may be a connection to Dagale's father. Have you spoken to her about it? Take care.
Hello, guildmate.
I've heard Brodrus at the Fighters Guild is well versed in using heavy armor, especially for a wood elf. I've heard.
You seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Goodbye.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Ever make. Whoa! Ha ha! Whoa! Ah! am I supposed to be impressed? Oh! Ha! Oh! Oh! Ha! Ah! Hoo! Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! 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 Whoa! Ah! Yeah! Let's get this over with. Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Take that!
Yeah!
Oh, what's the matter?
Am I supposed to be impressed? Today you die. Now you will. You'll never take me.
You're in good company.
Good day.
Seeing you.
How goes it?
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Take care. Die, Imperial, die! Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
You have the eyes but
It's my pleasure. There's much I can show you. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Let's get to training. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. You've got a lot to learn. I'll be waiting for teeth and horns.
I hope I can help. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes? Is there some... You found it! Oh, how wonderful! Finally, things can return to normal. By all means, see that it gets to her immediately. If you've got the amulet, then DeGale should be able to regain control of her visions. Then I'm sure she can send that recommendation for you. Let's do business. Farewell.
Looking for anything? I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it... Return anytime.
Mage's Guild. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Too many voices, too loud in my head. How can I hear when all are shouting? Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stones so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future. Things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands. You too.
I hope I can help. Archmage, take care.
Ah! 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 Ah!
A pleasure to... What can I interest you in? That's more than I'd usually pay. Tell your friend... Farewell.
Hello, guildmate.
What's the latest?
So good to see you again. Not only... I don't
Farewell,
think the
friend.
guild gone... Hello, friend. Shadow hide you.
He doesn't seem particularly happy. I think
I
he'd rather
read
spend...
Well met. Some say...
I hope I can help. It's my job to help people learn the proper constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Have you
Farewell.
heard
I
any
believe I
word
read
about the
that
other
some time
provinces?
ago. I'll have to give it
They
another...
say-
It's my pleasure. I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help.
Make it quick. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn. I don't know what Archmage... Enough talk.
A pleasure to speak with you. I'm afraid I'm not very social, so I really don't know very much about the people here. I don't like talking to people much, but Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies. Some say that Traven is... You, too.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. Archmage, are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. No? Are you ready to... I'm afraid I haven't had time. The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way. Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Arteline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff. You have what you need to help him talk. I admit, it's not standard guild procedure, but I'd do anything for one of my girls. Make sure Varon hands over that staff.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you? Please, go on. I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. I've never laid a hand on her, either in anger or... I've never hurt her, okay? All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum. If I still had it, I'd gladly give it back. You'll have to talk to Saurus Aranum if you want it. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardeline's staff now. Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
Greetings, guildmate.
Well met,
Something I can
guildmate.
do for you?
What have you been up
I
to?
understand that
They
Balthazar
say that
is
slavery has
quite
been
the
abolished in
convert.
Morrowind. House
heard he's a
Dress and
talented
Lalu
mage.
have renounced the slavery.
I hope I can help. What? I don't know anything about him. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
It is
A pleasure to... Take your time. Goodbye.
Hello, guildmate.
Any luck talking with Varon Vermora yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll. He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us. No staff yet? Well, keep at it. Those charm scrolls should do most of the work for you, if you put them to good use.
Heard
Get
any
that
news from
staff
the other
back,
provinces?
associate.
They say... Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deidre came from Oblivion and burned our rooms.
Good to see you.
What is it, citizen? Speak.
Seeing you.
Speak.